Alright, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahashim, YAHAWASHI, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who taught me this truth, and honors to your brother and out there that's pushing this truth with sincerity and in faith. And the YAHAWASHI for allowing me to come back with another video. Peace and blessings as always goes into the hopeful elect. And I just want to touch up on a quick topic on, what love is, what love is according to YAHAWASHI and according to the scriptures, because a lot of our people don't know, they don't know what love is. Love is, alright, they think it's to be nice to one another, which, we must be nice to one another, but, they thinking that you can't judge nobody, alright, anybody, our people, or people can be however they want to be, whenever they want to be it. Okay, you can believe in whatever you want. You can worship whatever you want. You can eat whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. All right, and as long as you just ask, God for forgiveness, as they would say, you'll be all right. And that's what I was taught in these damn heart houses and these churches, And I'm pretty sure most of you brothers could, relate to that too. The law ain't there. All right, you can do what you want. All right, which it's all that's just a bunch of wickedness, And our people, what they really don't know is what love is to YAHAWASHI. They don't know that. Our people, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the Israelites according to the Bible, they don't know that keeping the commandments of YAHAWASHI or God in the J word, as they would know. They don't know that keeping the law, statutes, and commandments is love to the Most High. They don't know that fearing the Most High, YAHAWASHI, is a requirement. They don't know that, they don't know that being carnal or feeding your flesh is, that's not of the Most High. They don't know how to be spiritual. Our people are very carnal. All right, they're not spiritual at all. Now there's some cases to where you run into a brother or a sister, and they got some, they know a little something, they got a little spirit to them. It's not completely all there, but yet they're not as carnal as the majority of our people that would walk up, and be like, "What you doing? What's this? What is all this? And our people, they don't know that if I didn't say fearing the Heavenly Father is a requirement. All right, having faith in YAHAWASHI and believing upon YAHAWASHI, they don't know none of these things. Okay? They don't know any of that. They don't know that. They don't know. They're lost. Our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. All right? To keep it short. So I'm going to grab a couple scriptures as always, Akim, and I pray and I hope that the lesson's edifying. So let me go to the book of Hebrews 11 and 6. I'll start off there since I mentioned faith and belief. I'll touch up on a couple scriptures from each of those, categories that I might have said. And, we'll just go from there through the Spirit. So we'll go to the book of Hebrews. Chapter 11. Hebrews 11 and 6, and it says, "But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High, Yahawah, must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him." So that's right. And that's one thing our people lack in that's one of the things that our people lack in is faith. A lot of our people, they don't have faith, man. They don't believe the Most High even exists. They don't believe, and the ones that do, they're worshiping a blue-eyed devil, man. They don't know the true image of YAHAWASHI. They don't know that he's a so-called black man. Or if they do know, they don't acknowledge that. They'll be like, yup, I knew that. Yeah, I already knew that. Like, they're very proud, man. And our people are so, they feel like, you know, if a brother asks them a question, and they'll be like, you know what this is? And they'll say, yeah, and then you ask them, they really don't know. They feel like it's a bad thing not to know. It's you know, if you don't know, it's okay to just ask, you know? If you don't know, just say you don't know, and we'll tell you, man, you know? Our people just don't have faith, man. And that's one of the things that we're gonna really need in this faith, you know? We're gonna need faith in this truth, man. That's what's gonna get us through a lot of things, you know? You gotta have faith. Without faith, you can't please the Most High, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Okay, you can't please the Most High if you don't have faith. You can't. It's impossible. The scriptures say so.
What's going on? You just get home? You look so,
let me grab Romans, the 10th chapter real fast. That just came to mind. Romans 10, 17. And it says, so...
Look what I just got. So then... What?
Salakia.
I just went down to,
Romans 10 and 17. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. So our people have to have faith, but the faith comes by hearing the word of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Alright? You gotta hear this word. You can't go into these churches where these wacky Christians, you know, don't know what the hell they talking about, man. You gotta come to the men of the Lord, man. The men are on the highways and hedges, the highways and the byways, putting down and laying down their lives as a living sacrifice. And that's one thing that we gotta do, which is a commandment from YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, is to go out to the highways and hedges. That's one thing that pleases him, man. Okay? And our people aren't down to do it. They're too proud to do that, man. They're too afraid about who's going to see them. Are they a girlfriend or their wife might run into them? Or some homeboys might see them, laugh at them, man. That shit doesn't matter, man. We're supposed to be fools for Mashiach Yahushai's sake. Alright? Okay? And our people aren't down with what YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI requires, man. They don't know him, but soon they will. Alright? They gonna know him when he comes back. They gonna know that, oh man, hey, that's God. You know, that's how they gonna say it, but we gonna know that's YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI right there, man. We're gonna be giving all praises in that day, while our people are running around, like I say, like a chicken without a head, man. Our people, they definitely don't fear the Heavenly Father, man. Our people are very fearless, man. Alright, they be like, oh, God ain't gonna do nothing. He don't love us. He do love you, man. Why you think we're the only ones getting jacked up, man? He's whooping us because, you know, he loves us. He loves us, man. If he didn't have any love for the nation of Israel, man, he wouldn't be dealing with us at all, man. We'd be just like the rest of these other nations, man. But yet, we're not like them, man. We're better than them. And we know that us being punished like this is because of our rebellion, our transgression against YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Alright, because we committed adultery to him, man. We worshipped other gods. Alright? So we showed love to these idols in wood and stone, which are just idols. They don't have anything. There's no meaning to them. We started doing that, and then we stopped serving the true power, which is YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Alright?
You said you look so relaxed.
So our people, they don't have fear of what the Most High gonna do to them. Like, not one bit, man.
What?
Let me grab this scripture in the book of Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
I just went down to
You read this to our people, man, and they'll be like, oh, it's too hard. Why do I have to do this? Oh, like, you know what I mean? They're just so, very, they're hard-headed, man. They're hard-headed people, man. This Deuteronomy chapter 10 and 12. And it says, now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy power Yahweh require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy power Yahweh, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power with all thine heart and with all thine soul. Verse 13, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thine good. So that's right. So this is beneficial. This is a beneficial thing for our people, man. This benefits us to following the law, statutes, and commandments, which is love to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Alright, and to fear the Most High YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Alright, you're supposed to fear him. Let me grab that in Job real fast, and then I'll grab what is love. Job 28 and 28. And it says, and unto man he said, and this man or men is talking about the men of Israel, alright, Yasharallah, princes of the power, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. So that's right. So when you fear the Most High YAHAWASHI, that's wisdom, because you know the consequences of those things which he hates, and then you doing them. All right, let's say you didn't know that, you know, for instance, like my brother's new to this, and they were eating pork or they were eating shrimp, and then you tell a brother, hey brother, you're not supposed to be eating that, man. You know, the Most High, he don't approve of that. That goes against the dietary law which we were given. And they'll be like, oh shit, YAHAWASHI, forgive me, man. And that would put fear in them, man. And then that would give them wisdom to know that not to do these things which the Heavenly Father hates. Alright, because when you fear the Most High, you're supposed to hate evil. Let me grab that in Proverbs.
Hey, Dad. What's up? What's going on? You still home?
Proverbs chapter.
You look so relaxed.
Where's that at?
You said you look so relaxed.
Somewhere in like the beginning. I believe it's like the 8th chapter somewhere. Proverbs chapter 8. And
I just went down to Staples Center.
13. Yep.
To walk around.
Proverbs 8 and 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and evil way, or Salaki, and the evil way, and the forward mouth do I hate. So that's right. So when you fear the fear of the Lord, you have to hate evil. You have to hate the things he hates. You have to hate the pride. You have to hate arrogancy. You have to hate the evil way, which is going against the law, statutes, and commandments. Which this place, America, goes against every law, statutes, commandment which YAHAWASHI has set forth. All right. That's why our people are destroyed, man. Because we're living in the land of our captivity. This Babylon, all right, land of confusion, which causes our people, you know, this place promotes to everybody, including our people, to know or to thinking that they can do whatever they want. There's no consequences of it. You could be homosexual. You could have sex with animals. You could eat whatever foods you want. It doesn't matter what you want to eat. You can eat it, man. Hey, it's all good. Ain't nothing gonna happen. But you see, that's where our people go off, man. That's where our people, because they don't fear the Most High. Right? And to walk in the ways of America, that's the evilest way you could go. Following after the ways of fucking Esau, man. That's the worst. You're supposed to follow the ways of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Okay? And you gotta believe in him, man. You gotta believe. Like I read in Hebrews 11, you know, them that come. Matter of fact, I'll read it one more time, because it goes on to believing, man. You have to believe that the Most High is. Hebrews 11 and 6. Well, without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is. So you must believe that he is. You gotta believe in YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, man. You gotta believe in him. You gotta have faith, you have to have fear, and you must believe in YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Okay? Believe he that cometh to the Most High Yahweh must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. And so again, that's right, man. So you gotta believe that He is, man. Alright? You have to diligently seek for YAHAWASHI. You gotta continuously seek the face of YAHAWASHI, man. Because look, man, the Most High YAHAWASHI, He don't need us. It's the other way around. We need Him.
Hey, Dad.
We need YAHAWASHI, man.
You look so,
okay?
You look so relaxed. You said you look so relaxed.
Let me go to the book of
Look what I just got.
John. I'll go to the book of John real fast.
I just went down
to John, chapter 14.
I just went down to Staples Center to walk around.
The book of John, chapter 14 and 15. So this is love to YAHAWASHI, man. And this is written in red. So this is YAHAWASHI speaking, okay? Alright? And you gotta love both, the Father and the Son, okay? You gotta love both of them. You have to love YAHAWASHI. Okay? John chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me, so if you love YAHAWASHI, this is what you have to do. Keep my commandments. So that's right. So you're supposed to keep the commandments of YAHAWASHI. Okay, let me go to the book of 1 John, chapter 1 John chapter 5 and let's see, verse 2. And it says, by this we know that we love the children of the Most High, YAHAWASHI, that we love Yahweh and keep His commandments. Verse 3, for this is the love of Yahweh, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous. So that's right. So it said, for this is the love of the Most High, YAHAWASHI, that we keep His commandments. And His commandments are not grievous. They're not bad. They're the opposite of bad. They're great. They're good. They're righteous. When you follow the law, statutes, commandments, you're walking in a righteous path. You're walking in the path of what YAHAWASHI wants you to walk in, man. Because He sees you making an effort to try to follow, the laws, statutes, commandments, which this place clearly hates. America hates, and for the most part, the whole world. Okay, so they're not bad for you. These things, they benefit our people.
Hey, Dad.
They actually, even you keep, like, if you, like, for example, if a brother was trying to get in this and, he's like, really want to know, and, you can just tell him the baby steps, man. Hey, man, stop doing the wickedness that you do.
What?
If a brother might be smoking weed, stop smoking weed.
I just went down to,
stop eating pork. Brother has a hard time.
I just went down to
he likes to talk to women that got men. He just can't hold his peace. Stop committing adultery. Little steps like that. And once you stop doing these things, your life gets a bit better than what it already was, man. You're not all bugged out, man. You actually have an understanding of these things. Your life gets better and better each time you follow them, man. You become healthier. Alright, you have a better mindset. Okay? All these things, man. But this stuff isn't going to happen overnight. It's a process. But just like as you work out, man, you're not going to work out one day out of the whole week, and then you got the six pack, and you got the muscles, and you got the body that the girls like, all this and that. That's not gonna happen overnight. It's a process. It's repetition. You gotta continuously do these things, just as you continuously be in this word to know, precept upon precept, or to remember precepts. That's like, when I was getting into this, man, I had I didn't have a rough time, but I had that spirit of doubt in my head that I wouldn't be able to. Man, I can't remember all these scriptures, but now I've noticed it without even recognizing, that, man, what are you doing it? Hey, brother, like talking to myself, thinking out loud, like, hey, you remembered that, man, because I keep on bringing it out over and over and over again. It's repetition, man. Just like in football practice, you keep on doing them wind sprints, you keep on doing them burpees, you keep on practicing them plays, remembering these plays, so when it gets on game day, or when it comes to that day when you go onto the highways and hedges, you're already ready, man. You're good to go. You practice. You prepared yourself. And that's what we must do, Follow the commandments. That's the love of YAHAWASHI. So I'm gonna grab a couple more scriptures as always, Akim, and I'll wrap up. And Salakia for me rambling. I'm sorry. When we go to the book of Matthew, the book of Mark. Book of Mark, chapter 12 and 30. Book of Mark chapter 12 verse 30, and it says, "And thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thine heart, and with all thine soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment." So that's right. So you're supposed to love YAHAWASHI with everything that you got, man. You're supposed to put in your full effort, man. Alright, just like as back in the world, us brothers, were athletes, or, we would get a musician, or, musical instruments. Brothers might have been rapping, great rappers, rhyme off a beat, and you put everything that you got in that, you would try your hardest to do the best that you can. And that is what we must do for YAHAWASHI, is just to do the best that we can, to try and love Him the best ways we can, so that when YAHAWASHI makes His glorious and powerful return, that He may have pity on us, He may have mercy on our souls. And I'll end off on this scripture in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12. Chapter 12 and 13, and it says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear YAHAWASHI and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. And that's right, and this is the whole duty of the men of Israel, the men of the Israelites, alright? The men of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are biblically known as the Israelites, from the tribe of Judah all the way down to Issachar, man. We're supposed to fear YAHAWASHI and to follow His commandments, which equals love. For this is our whole duty to be here, man. A lot of our people wonder what the purpose here, what am I here for? Some of us are here to worship YAHAWASHI and be delivered. And some of our people, majority of our people, are here to reject YAHAWASHI and, in the end, just be destroyed. So, with that, I'll wrap up there. I pray and I hope that the lesson was edifying. Salakia for me rambling. all praises to Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashai, Bahashim, Kakudash. Give honors to the apostles and the elders and GMS who taught me this truth, and honors to all you brethren out there that's pushing this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And the body YAHAWASHI for allowing me to come back with another lesson. Peace and blessings as always goes into the hopeful elect. Prayers out to the hopeful elect, and prayers to the brothers that are pushing this truth with all sincerity, that Lord willing Yahawah are a part of the hopeful elect. Prayers to you and your families and your loved ones, that you may be safe and that you may be kept in safe hands.
To walk around
and overcome any and all adversities that may come upon you, brothers out there, and then may you be protected in these perilous times to come. Because we're living in these end times, we're living in the last days. Alright, Akim? So with that, until next time I say, Shalom.